Dipple Dops and Flimble Schnops, my name is NoodleHouse and we are back on Our World Has Ended, and it's time to go on a date with Asano-san. Just as Natsume-san told me about 15 minutes ago, Asano Coles asked Asano-san, make Asano-san see me as him. Fucking hell. However, without her being here, it's impossible to confirm that it worked, so I'm kind of worried. Hey, Nicole, will she really see me as you? I don't see any changes in... Oh, I've got hiccups. Of course, when I start recording, I get hiccups. Let's drink some water, see if that fixes it. I don't see any changes in the mirror, so I'm a bit worried. My power is absolute. For the next 8 hours, Asano will see you as me. I hear him speak from Tatiana's tent. Wait, why am I in a children's tent anyway? If you're with me, Asano-san will see 2 Nicoles. She'd probably be ecstatic about that, but that would make the situation pretty messy. I gotta say, I'm impressed you asked an 8-hour limit to this. You thought this through. If I didn't, I'd have to use another wish to fix it. That'd be a waste of another wish. I think it's better to keep that one for an emergency. One ordinary way to look at it. You're the only one who didn't wish for anything for yourself. I find that both curious and eerie. It's not like I don't have any wishes I want granted. I just don't think they're worth the risk. You're probably not plain but flat. You're leading a life without any highs and lows. Do you enjoy that? Why do I feel like you're insulting me? Though he's not wrong that there's nothing really memorable about my life, suddenly I hear a voice at the entrance. Go on, Asano. Let's go to the lounge. Are you ready? You should be. It's Natsume-san. She sounds like she's forcing it. What is this, Natsume? Don't be so loud. I drank too much yesterday. My head hurts. Asano-san sounds listless. The door opens up and they both enter. I don't feel like eating breakfast. Looks like Asano-san has a hangover. She's low-spirited. Oh, would you look at that? There's only Nicole here. Natsume-san fakes surprise. She looks absolutely drained. Clearly she barely slept to prepare the script for the date. Does Asano-san really see me as Nicole though? I become tense and brace myself, but it looks like I had no reason to worry. Ah, it's Nicole-kun. Heyo. Heyo. I just said the same thing back, but now I realize that Nicole would never ever say that. Natsume-san gives me a menacing glare. Shit, did I mess up already? I hesitantly look at Asano-san. Oh, Nicole couldn't give me a heyo. That's so cute, I'm all fired up now. Now, does she not realise that something's off? It actually blew away her hangover. As I sigh in relief, my phone rings a bit. I secretly look at it. Good thing Asano is an idiot. Still, take this more seriously. Natsume-san's scolding me. Just as she says, I should play the role of Nicole more properly. It'll all be over if Asano-san realises it's actually me. She won't gain enough normie points and get zigzagged. Still, with a start like this, I imagine the whole thing will be even harder. The unease makes me look up at the ceiling. Asano-san doesn't seem to notice and just looks around the lounge even. What? You're the only one here? Where did Reiji go? Guy's such a bother. Did he die? Well, whatever. Who cares about him? There's a happy place as long as Nicole-kun's here. Man, that's just mean. I'm pretty shocked, but I have to bear it. Alright, what next? I look at Natsume-san. Why are you staring at me with that dumb face? What happened to the script? Man, you're such a bother. She takes out her phone and makes a short message. A moment later, I'll receive and check it. Take her on a date. That's so rough. That's it? Really? I look at her again. She responds with a glare that says, just do it. How am I supposed to do this? I expected a proper phrase or something, so I just didn't know how to continue. What? What's wrong, Nicole-kun? You got a message? Is it a friend? Wait, you're the devil with a smartphone? That's so cute. Does it pick up signals from the devil realm? Show me. Asano-san tries to take my phone. If she sees it, she might realise it's actually me. We're in big trouble. Natsume-san stops staring, speaks up. Asano, it looks like Nicole wants something from you. Natsume-san saves me, and Asano-san overreacts even. What? Well, say it then. I don't have all day. Asano-san, you're forgetting something really important. You'll get zigzagged if you don't get 150 points today. I almost shout that out loud, but I somehow hold it in. Put my phone back in my pocket, I face Asano-san. Asano-san. What? Why are you so meek? She looks at me with expectant eyes. Will you go on a date with me? I will. She doesn't hesitate at all. Of course I will, super will. I seriously will. A date with Nicole-kun, yahoo! Asano-san instantly becomes pumped up. She doesn't doubt me at all. That's the first obstacle cleared anyway. As Asano-san raises some noise, we're joined by Tatiana. What's going on? It sounds fun. Let me join. Tanya, not now, not now. Yuno-san follows after her. We told Yuno-san about this plan and asked to keep Tatiana away. But it looks like she heard noises and came anyway. What are you doing? I'm pretty sure I just heard the word date. It's nothing. Disappear. Natsumi-san glares at Tatiana. I just heard date. Who's dating who, huh? We're the only ones here, Asano and Reiji. It's nothing. Just vanish. Though Natsumi-san is being aggressive, Tatiana didn't listen. But... If you don't disappear by yourself, I shall make you vanish. Her expression is downright frightening. Her gaze is like a murder beam that can kill people instantly. No, Natsumi-san, you're really scary. Tatiana starts to cry and goes back to Yuno-san. Sorry, Tatiana. Being hit by Natsumi-san's murder beam must have been terrifying. But if she somehow revealed the plan to Asano-san, it'd be all over. So we had no choice but to make her leave. I'll have to buy her a Gaji-Gaji-kun or a chocolate bar to make up for it. Alright, you two. Just go on your date already, you're wasting time. But if I'm dating Nicole-kun, I need to prepare. It's embarrassing to go looking like this. I want to get into something cute and put some makeup on. She suddenly acts all girly and starts fidgeting. What an annoying woman you are. There's no time to just go. Natsumi-san is visibly irritated. Wait, why are you one sign on this? Nicole-kun, wouldn't you prefer if I'm cuter? I mean, this is a date. Cute is better, right? Right? She somehow became the annoying sort of character. How saddening and unfortunate. I get another message. Say this. You're cute just the way you are. I can't hold myself back anymore. Come here. Oh my god. Come, my kitty. Let's fly away to our personal paradise. Holy shit, what the fuck? Am I really going to say this? Look at Natsumi-san, he does nothing but nod. Part of me thinks that something so on the nose wouldn't work. I mean, it's so cringy. I'd be intrigued to see anyone willing to say this in real life. Hurry up and say it. Natsumi-san silently pressures me in to speak the line. Well, alright. I have no choice. I reluctantly open my mouth. You're cute just the way you are. I can't hold myself back anymore. Come, my kitty. Let's fly away to our personal paradise. Power thump. One impact. She actually spoke a sound effect. Yeah. Oh, I'll go to the paradise, meow. She starts acting like a cat. I didn't expect it to be this effective. Natsumi-san takes out a shoujo magazine with notes all over it. This line from a manga for elementary school has actually worked on her. How saddening. Oh yeah, Yuno-san did say Asano-san's into shoujo manga. What I said just now is probably a line from one such manga. I have to keep saying similar lines all throughout the day. What's wrong, Nicole-kun? Meow. As I become overwhelmed with fear, the kitty, Asano-san, peeks in my face. Just seeing what's come today makes me nauseous. Makes me nauseous too, don't worry. I hate this already. And so Asano-san and I go outside. Feeling her glancing at me from my side, I look back at her. She looks away for some reason. She's been strangely fidgety for a while now. This girl's acting weird. I was honestly expecting her to try and drag me to a hotel on the other side. It's kind of anticlimactic. In fact, she's even walking unsteadily, making me worried she might fall. Asano, are you alright? Yes, I very much am. She doesn't look like she is at all. As I think of how to handle this, I decide to send a message to Natsumi-san. From how Asano-san's acting, it's fair to assume that she won't notice if I take out my phone. Asano-san is acting strange. I get an answer right away. That's part of the course with her, but she's probably just panicking because it's her first date. Yuno-san gave me that info, by the way. I didn't consider the possibility, but apparently it really is her first date. I guess I have a responsibility to make it decent. Natsumi-san sends another message. Just walk to the Roku. Do not, under any circumstances, hold her hand. It might be too much for her. She's right about that. I can't imagine what she'd do if I touched her. Then let's just walk. Okay. Asano-san nods. She's acting at least 100 times more girly than usual. However, she seems to be too tense to spark any sort of conversation. Thinking that we must talk, I say something completely harmless. The weather is great today. Yeah. You live in Asakusa, right? Do you know much about this place? Yeah. I know I'm bringing up boring subjects, but she's talking to Nicole. Why isn't she more excited? I tried talking to her again and again, but she continues being absent-minded. Surrounded by an air of awkwardness, we arrive at the Roku. So this is the Roku. Yeah, wow, so quiet when no one's here. Yeah. There's some entertainment halls here. Interested? I am, but I don't think they're operating. Right, this is the new one. Oh, I'm the type to fall asleep when listening to Rakugo anyway. I see. This is awkward. We're not having a good time here. I quickly send an SOS to Natsumi-san. and instantly get a response. Say this, you're cuter than usual. What spell did you cast on me? The cringe. I feel the same way. Should I really say this? Won't she just lose even more normie points? I'm pretty worried, but I don't have a choice in this situation. You're cuter than usual. What spell did you cast on me? Pitter-pat. She freezes solid. Pitter-pat? What a manga-like reaction. It's literally a manga sound effect. Effect. The same as always. I'm a clumsy dunce who doesn't stand out in class. No one has ever called me cute. If someone's casting spells here, it has to be you. She starts getting into a shoujo manga world, it seems. What the hell do you mean by class? I somehow keep myself from addressing what's going on in her head. That's when she looks at me questioningly. You seem more mature than usual, Nicole-kun. Seriously, did you use some sort of magic? Wait, did she realise? My heart beats faster and I start sweating. I think she's just doubting me. She's still uncertain. Oh god. Okay, what should I say? What should I say? What should I say? No, I'm just a child. So you realised it. Yes, I'm a devil after all. Let's go with that one. Yes, I'm a devil after all. Changing with the impression I give off is easy. There's a limit to how Nick-like I can be. It's a good idea to state that I'm just acting different. Well, do I seem more mature? I tilt my head and emphasise my youth. You're so cute, I'll die. You're so cute, I'll die. Asano-san clings to me. Not only this will make my heart beat faster, but she's been way too rough. Asano, it hurts. My voice is barely audible, but she hears me and lets go of me. Ah, sorry, I didn't mean that. The fact you changed yourself made it seem so cute that I just, you know. She hangs her head and starts fidgeting. Looks like she really didn't intend any harm. How like her. You could have said that from the start, though. You're such a bully. Asano-san doesn't seem to care at all much about this. What a relief. Right after I get through that predicament, Natsumi-san gives me the next order. Start with window shopping. Go to Rocks. Praise whatever you see. Window shopping, yeah. I don't think we'll run out of things to talk about there. Asano, want to go to Rocks? We can window shop even if there aren't any employees. Yeah, good idea. There's lots of shops there. I'm sure we'll have lots of fun there. And so, Asano-san and I head to Rocks. Fun. Good old water. Just drinking straight water today. Straight fucking water. The lack of people at Rocks makes it feel desolate. Like a shop past its closing time. Asano-san stops at a nearby clothing shop. Nicole-kun, want to have a look around here? Yeah. She starts examining the many clothes here while I just watch on from a distance. I hear that window shopping is one of the most date-like things you can do, and a friend told me to give comments like, looks fine to me, gets girls mad. The key to success here is how well I can praise her. As I prepare myself, Asano-san turns around. Nicole-kun, what do you think of this one? Looks like I didn't prepare well enough. She's holding a t-shirt that's clearly meant to be worn by men. Not only that, there's a huge dragon on the back. Honestly, it's in bad taste. Looks like even her sense of apparel is saddening. I have really bad taste in clothing as well, to be fair. I can't judge her. Regardless, I just do as I'm told and praise her. And it looks nice. It's pretty... What was that? It looks nice, pretty wild, and it suits your strength. It's not for me, it's for you. Me? I raised my voice in surprise. Just how did she get the idea that that shirt would suit Nicole? I don't get her at all. Someone has just shoved a takeaway menu through my front door, and it made me shit myself. I'm not even going to lie. I don't get her at all. As I think of how to respond, Asano-san looks at the t-shirt again. Then again, this looks like something Reiji would wear. The design is just right. You should really try being more fashionable. She talks about my fashion sense behind my back. I don't really think I'm fashionable either, but I really don't want to hear it from the one who picked that shirt. Well, the guy's juggling both college and the job, so maybe I should give him a present someday. She mumbles to herself. Thank you. Huh? Why are you thanking me? I was so moved that I thanked her as myself. Can you blame me though? I never expected her of all people to say that she'd give me a present. I just... As I look for the right words, Asano-san's face lights up. You know what? Forget Reiji. He doesn't matter now. Anyway, it's clear that this won't suit you. Asano-san puts the t-shirt back. I'm glad she's focusing on Nico again. To keep the conversation from going back to the gratitude, I change the subject. Figure out getting clothes for me. Let's look for something for you. Huh? Come on, we don't have to. That'd be embarrassing. She starts fidgeting again. Where do you buy clothes anyway? Eh? I either go to the local markets or order online. But most of the time, Yuno's the one who picks and buys them. Apparently when I pick something, it's too girly and childish. Oh. You usually dress cool, but you actually prefer girly clothes. Yeah, but well, you see how I look. Girly stuff won't suit me at all. Especially not the frilly stuff. Really? I'd really like to see you in cute clothes, though. No, I can't. Asano-san's being shy. She says that she can't, but if she likes girly clothes, then surely she wants to wear them. I feel like she's just being like this because she feels like it won't suit her. There aren't any other customers here, and trying it out is free. Come on, let's go. Hey, Nicole-kun. I push her to a girl's clothing shop. We went around the shop selling girly apparel from middle to high schoolers, and she tried out lots of various clothes. Asano-san was bashful at first and didn't want to try on anything, but she gave in because Nicole asked her to. It's true the clothes she picked were a bit too childish for adults, but they actually suited her pretty well. She's very slender after all, so if the clothes are right, she'll look nice too. My praise made her bashful, but she did seem happy too. She tried clothes on while I gave thoughts on them. It's very date-like this time, indeed. After a while, Asano-san has to go to the toilet. I use this opportunity to contact Natsumi-san. We had a good time window shopping. I actually feel really proud of myself. This is bound to give her lots of normie points. I instantly get a reply, expecting some praise for her. I quickly look at it. Good for you. One indifferent answer. I like the way Natsumi-san's gone 100% tsundere. Seriously, that's it? I wait a bit more, but don't get any continuation. I guess from her perspective, doing this much is only obvious. I decide to ask what to do next. What do we do next? Another instant reply. Have lunch at Angelus. That's the cafe where Natsumi-san and I rested up for our date 2 days ago. There aren't any employees, so we can't even have any drinks there, let alone cakes and the like. Natsumi-san and I ended up opting for canned drinks, and it was quite an awkward situation. I don't think there's anything to eat there. My worry makes me send a message. Be silent and do as I say. That's all I get in response. There's no orders or anything. I don't know what she's planning, but I'll just listen to her. That's when Asano-san comes back. So sorry for the wait. Anyway, let's grab some lunch. Alright, should we get some convenience store to grab some onigiri? No, let's go to Angelus. We can't have anything there, right? Well, you're probably right, but you'll understand when we get there, I think. I'm only doing what I'm told, so I don't sound that confident. Alright, let's go there then. I don't know if it's because I'm talking as Nicole or because she isn't herself today, but she agrees to it with little trouble. But should we really go there? Still somewhat worried, I lead Asano-san to Angelus to continue our date. Hello, Angelus. Upon arriving at Angelus, we are greeted by the smell of coffee. There's even a table with full meals on it, but there aren't any employees. Who did this? I look at the food in confusion and realize it's just store-bought pasta salad. That's pasta sandwich and salad. It just looks like a fancy dish because of the arrangement. The whole picture is made complete by the flower decorating the table. Wow, this is amazing. Did you do this with your magic? Probably. Though surprised, I pull out a chair and let her sit in it, then move to sit in the chair opposite her. That's when I realise that there's a small message card on the table. It says, Reiji-kun, fight on, Yuno. Looks like she's the one who set up this lunch. I can understand why it's so well decorated. Thanks, Yuno-san. I silently express my gratitude and start eating the lunch. Alright, let's eat up. Yeah, let's. She places her hands together, picks up the sandwich and takes a bite. Wow, it's so good. I've never eaten food this great. Your magic is amazing. I knew you were an angel. She eats the sandwich, all smiles, despite it being another store-bought thing she eats every day. She seems really happy. As she eats all the food laid out before her, she relaxes and starts acting a bit more like her usual self. I was a bit worried about how this would turn out, but she seems to be enjoying the state from the bottom of her heart. A short while into the lunch, she speaks up. Hey, Nicole-kun, is there anything you want to ask me? I'll tell you anything. Oh, my 3 sizes are confidential. The sudden question makes me perplexed. Then, can you tell me about Judgment 7? That's the question that came to mind first, but now I think about it, maybe I should have asked something that's a bit more about her. About them? Well, I get you. You just met them, so you don't really know them. Looks like she's willing to answer. This actually intrigues me. Chances are it's about how few and far between. I'm actually very curious what she thinks about them. She probably wouldn't answer if I asked myself, so it's a good opportunity. First off, Owari. No, he looks like just a pervert at first glance. On the inside, he's no scratch that. He's actually a pervert on the inside too. He's always grinning and walks around the place looking like a mess. When he talks, it's always power and sexual harassment. I don't know if he does his job properly or not. I actually know something else about him. Most of J7's earnings are from his side business. Side business? Yep, you know how our games don't sell right? It's weird that the company's still alive, isn't it? Although he spends the day making games, at night he locks himself in his room and sells programs to other big businesses. I don't know much about them, but they have something to do with security and system architecture and whatever. It's hard stuff. He uses the money he gets from that to let us keep making games, and that's despite the fact that he can get by just fine by himself. You can never understand how a perv's mind works, I guess. I had no idea that Owari-san was doing something like that. Knowing that he excels at programming, I know that he excels at programming, so it's no surprise that he can make programs for businesses. However, I never would have thought that he'd do that just to fund our game development. I always had the impression that he's lazy, so I could never have expected anything like that from him. Keep secret from everyone else, alright? He doesn't like it when people find out he's working hard for that. I don't know why he's acting all noble, but yeah. Okay, I won't tell anyone. Finding out his secret makes me feel a bit bad. I give her an awkward nod. Now, Ruka, he's the real deal. That's quite an assessment. Oh, he is. Guy's a real man-child. I'd say he's beyond help. Oh, so that's what she means. Honestly, I can't tell what he's thinking and barely understand what he says or does. Talking to him is tiring, and it often just pisses me off. I can relate. But the guy never lies to anyone. Whatever he says is based on some weird convictions or delusions, but he never lies, to himself or to others. He's completely exposed himself to the world and lives honestly. That's kind of amazing, don't you think? It just makes you think, wow, even a person like this can get through life. It's encouraging. Now she mentions it, I don't recall hearing Iruka-san ever say a single lie. He always stands out because of the way he acts, but he's actually pretty helpful. He's very nice to Tatiana. His delusions take precedence above all else, but it's hard to understand him most of the time. But he's a really straightforward guy. You might be right. I guess Natsumi is similar in that regard. She's honest with herself, right? Natsumi? Oh no, she's a liar. She's just made of lies. I always had the impression that Natsumi-san just says what she thinks, so this is unexpected. I don't know why she lives like that, and she's free to keep doing it. But she fakes herself and hides her true self deep inside, always playing with some self-imposed role, and honestly, it hurts to watch sometimes. She pretends like she wants to reject everyone while actually being a lonely attention seeker. Seriously, what do you even do with someone like that? Well, she seems to have become far better recently, though. Really? I never would have guessed that Natsumi-san is lonely. In fact, I always thought she enjoyed the solitude. Then again, I only recently became able to have proper conversations with her, so I guess it's only fair I didn't know that. However, her passion for her craft is real. Don't ever misunderstand that. She needs to watch her mouth. It's egotistic, dishonest, and obstinate. But for the sake of game development, she'll work her hardest and won't ever slack around even. Fuck me! That part of her is definitely real. I was trying to come up with a joke and every single one made me cringe inside and made me feel unwell, so I can never be like her when it comes to that. Well, not that I want to. Asano-san makes a wry grin. I've got to say, she's really observant. Not everyone can know people that well. Asano-san always acts free and uncontrolled, so honestly, this is a bit unexpected. Wait, do you even enjoy hearing about this? I do. It tells me that you really like those people. What? That's not... I don't really care about... She becomes bashful. Well, as long as you're enjoying this... She falls silent, but she doesn't seem to be... Oh my god, words. She falls silent, but she doesn't seem to be averse to this. That's why I decide to ask her about someone else. And what about Tatiana? What's she like? I'm the girl's attendant, so I'm kind of curious as to what Asano-san thinks of her. Tatiana? Well, watching her makes me glad that I wasn't born a genius. She's so young, she's already being called the world-famous brain, Russia's hidden treasure, walking calculator, etc. It makes me feel bad for her. Bad? But those names sound precious. But they mean they don't look at her as a person. Ah, that's true. None of the adults would even look at her if she didn't have a talent for programming. She lives in that environment, always battling against stress while doing her best to answer their... There. Oh my god, I can't talk all of a sudden, this is going mad. Always battling against stress while doing her best to answer their expectations. She'd be worthless to them unless she was being a genius. It's a pitiful life. I never looked at it that way. But now I think about it, Tatiana said something similar during our date in the park. She claimed she does her best for her father so that her father would praise her. She probably grew up in that environment, so she might consider that to be the natural state of things. But I can't help but worry she might be piling on too much pressure. Now when she's with us, no one treats her like she's special. Hell, though they call her a genius, she's still not as good as programming as the perv. J7 is probably the only place in the world that can treat Tatiana as sub-programmer. I feel like the girl needs a place like that. It'll teach her how harsh the world can be. She's still a kid after all. She definitely is, but her talent for programming makes it so that no one at Riken North treats her like one. Still, the only place where Tatiana's treated as a child, and where she herself can be a child, is Judgment 7. Though, honestly, I'd argue that J7 is a bit too harsh to be a good place to help her learn the harshness of the world. Natsumi-san and Asano-san, for instance, don't hold back against her at all. Compared to her, your little sister has it together, doesn't she? You know? Well, I guess. Asano-san becomes slightly gloomy. I know this might sound like I'm bragging, but she's a great little sister. So great I sometimes start to worry. Worry? Well, let's not talk about her. It's kind of embarrassing to talk about your family. Asano-san... Oh my... I don't know why I can't talk all of a sudden. Asano-san forces a smile and dodges the subject. Anyway, that's all Judgment 7. Hold on, what about me? I retort, completely forgetting that I'm supposed to be acting as Nicole. I haven't forgotten him. Rages? Huh? She just continues the conversation like normal. I'm glad she didn't find me out, but this feels like she's talking to me, not Nicole. As I'm getting over my surprise, Asano-san continues. Reiji, well, he's a bit of an idiot. That's mean. Well, there are two types of idiots, the idiots who hate and the idiots beyond help. None of those sound attractive. But Reiji's neither, honestly. He's an idiot you can't hate and the kind of idiot you have that helps to have around. That's what I think anyway. He's weird. Also, I feel his appearance made J7 as a whole change a bit. There's a new sense of unity or togetherness between us. Idiots sure are something. I had no idea she saw me like this. Also, he doesn't break when I punch him. That's some good cost performance. Well, hold on. Who needs to think of cost performance? Still, though she's called me an idiot over and over, I don't feel that bad about it. Whoops, I've been talking for too long. We gotta eat. And so we finish eating the food laid out on the table. Are we done yet? Please tell me we're done. We spent the whole 2 hours at Angelus. Looks like the conversation lasted longer than I thought. The moment we leave, I get a new message. Well, you two certainly had lots of fun. I thought you'd never come out. To be honest, that wait was painful. Or what? Do you not need my help anymore? That's some scolding text. Wait, is she watching us from somewhere? I look around but don't see them anywhere. Please help. I quickly respond. And get another quick message. Time is short, so we're going all out. Start by linking arms with her. Now that's the level above all the other orders. I guess I have to do this to increase her to get lots of normie points. But how do I initiate that? It'd be pretty weird if I just took her arm. I'm not sure about asking for her either. As I consider my options. Yeah. Asano-san starts to fall. I quickly support and prevent her from collapsing. Are you alright? The manga-esque event perplexes me. Our bodies are now close to each other. Yeah, but why is there a banana peel here? I look down and notice tons of banana peels on the pavement in front of Angelus. It's like a minefield. This banana trap was probably sold by Natsumi-san. I wonder about that too. All I can do is laugh it off. I can't explain it without revealing the mystery. Anyway, the weird banana trap brings us close. I can use this chance to link her arms, but... sorry, I'm too close, aren't I? Asano-san realizes it and tries to get away from me. I drag her closer to me. Huh? It's like I'm embracing her now. She opens her eyes wide. This place is dangerous. You should stay close to me. No, I want you to. I squeeze out the phrase that comes to mind. She instantly becomes as red as a tomato. Okay. I can barely hear her respond. She awkwardly links her arm with mine. We start walking through Asakusa. That's a nice thumbnail. You're bigger than I thought. I guess. I look smaller in clothes. I see. Thump thump. I'm also blatantly taller than Nicole. And what I'm saying just doesn't make any sense. But it looks like this weird turn of events makes it hard for her mind to keep up. You're unexpectedly tough and manly too. I train at the gym in the devil world. Let's play along. Does the devil even have a gym? I don't know. But she seems satisfied with that explanation. This is my first time doing something like this. It'd be pretty embarrassing if you felt how fast my heart is beating. And so, her mind returns to her maiden realm. How do I respond to that? I'd get help from Natsumi-san, but I don't think I can check my messages in this situation. I have to improvise it. Your heartbeat is our music. You truly are the goddess of music. Such wonderful palpitations. Yes, that sure is the line you'd expect to see in a shoujo manga. Man, do I want to die. The shame and despair is soul-crushing, but it looks like it worked. Yeah. She smiles bashfully. It's actually kind of cute. We continue walking around town like this with no destination in mind. I feel my phone receives some messages every now and then. They're probably orders from Natsume-san, but I'm too close to Asano-san to check. Hopefully, though bashful, Asano-san talks to me with nothing but satisfaction in her expression. I guess this is fine then. As we walk around, the date just flies by. We're nearly done. We've got half an hour left. Half an hour left dating her until the normie points update. 30 minutes left until the time limit. The last place we go to is the park. I secretly check my messages and see there's more than 10 of them. I open the newest one. This is starting to feel stupid. Feel free to just do what you want. So just threw the whole thing away. Looks like the magic is about to end. Thanks for today, Nicole-kun. Asano-san sits on her bench and smiles at me. Also sorry for today. You invited me on a date where I was a huge mess all the way through. It wasn't date-like at all. Hell, you probably think it was all stupid. I'm basically a walking pile of unfortunate. Don't say that. I had fun on this date. You're so kind today. Feels like you're a different person. Sorry, Asano-san. I really am. Seeing her honest smile makes my heart ache. I know I did this to raise the normie points, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm tricking her. So is it pretty clear that she only spoke about Judgment 7 because she thinks I'm Nicole? As if to fend off the guilt, I changed the subject. Why do you like me that much? Is it because I'm a child? Well, I do think that... Oh my god, I can't read that. I'm skipping that line. Sorry. No scratch, it's not that I'm good, I'm scared of them. You know how I told you that mine, Yuno's parents died when we were children? The one who was told that wasn't Nicole but me. Did she forget that? The person who took us in was very rich. He was some distant relative, apparently. Never even met him before. I know he looked after us. I gotta say he wasn't a very good person. Though, that's a very mild way to put it. Let me rephrase. Asano makes a stern expression. He was the worst, pure human scum. I can't respond to that. I just stare at her, dumbfounded. When I was at high school and Yuno was still in elementary. I mean, like I am pretty much forever, but Yuno, well, she developed well, and she was friendly and adorable. That's why the arsehole started aiming for her. Her expression turns gloomy. I've never seen her like this. Wait, you don't mean that... Oh, I didn't let him do anything to her. I'd have rather died than allowed that to happen. But my resistance made him go into frenzy. He clearly didn't like it that something didn't go his way. That was the start of hell. Asano-san looks away from me and into the distance. No one needs you to. Baggage like you is better off not existing. You both should have died with your parents. Not a day went by when he didn't verbally abuse us, and he eventually became violent. He punched and kicked me, always aiming for the parts of the body that no one can see when they're wearing clothes. He was absolutely rotten. I did my best to prevent him from attacking Yuno, but I was always worried sick that he eventually would. Did you talk to someone about this? Of course I did. I went to the child consultation centre, but they didn't help. Why? I was curious too, so I did my best to look into it. The reason shocked me. That man secretly made a deal with them. Me and any other child can easily be silenced with a bit of money and power. That's when I started to think that we don't have any allies. That's why I thought I have to protect Yuno by myself. He beat me up a lot, but I could bear that much. I could handle it as long as Yuno was okay. But that girl's too kind, so seeing me get beat up just made her feel worse. That's why I left the house as soon as I graduated. If I didn't do that, we'd have both lost our minds. Or maybe I would have killed the guy first. She laughs, but that's clearly no laughing matter. So I had Yuno go to middle school while I found work, but my boss was a scumbag too. He knew that I couldn't quit, so he's always trying to sexually harass me. And that's when the thing with the synthesizer happened, huh? Yep. Asano-san smiles self-derisively. Well, basically, because those two were the only adult men I had around me, I became a huge coward. I started seeing every man as an enemy. I try to differentiate now, but my hands move before I can think. So that's why she punches me so often. Also, though it's been a long time since then, I still have nightmares about that time. It was hell. That's when I remember something I kept to the edge of my memory. Back in the real world, when Naruka-san told me to get Asano-san, I found her sleeping on the sofa in the lounge. I tried to wake her up and... Yeah, nightmare. We've already seen that. Skip, 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 skip. Skip, skip, skip. She was probably seeing a nightmare of her past. Well, I don't really care much about those nightmares now. Asano-san says it like it's nothing, but I don't see it that way. Asano-san's acting strong, but it's clear that she's tormented by the fear from that time. Suddenly a question comes to mind. J7 has 3 men, Owari-san, Aruka-san, and me. She says she's afraid of adult men, but what about us? She's not forcing herself, is she? Can you really handle Judgment 7's men? Yeah, they're fine. Owari's a perv, but I know I can trust him. Iruka, well, you know how he is. He's like some weird animal. And they're both more like colleagues than men to me. I see. How about me? As for Reiji, I don't know. Sure, I do see him as another part of Judgment 7, but I feel like I still don't know what to make of him. She seems troubled about this. I can't blame her for that. I haven't known her for nearly as long as the other two guys. Huh? Why am I even telling you this? I mean, you're not Reiji. You're kind like him today, Nicole-kun. You're kind of like him even. He's to talk to. Have you been with Reiji so much you got Reiji-fied? No, I'm actually... I can't say that. If I tell her I'm actually Reiji, the magical time will be over. The guilt within my heart starts to overflow and crush me. Sorry. I can't help but say that. Why are you apologizing? I feel like I should be the one saying sorry. I'm probably all over you just to escape. I mean, the memories I have with boys are stuck... Oh my god. I'm stuck in the elementary school. Huh, I'm a sounding woman, aren't I? No, you're not. You're not sounding at all. Huh? Well, you sometimes do say sounding things, but that doesn't matter. You're a pure, gentle, strong, wonderful woman who loves her sister a lot. What the hell? You really sound like Reiji now. It doesn't matter who I am. If you care about how I look, just close your eyes. Her eyes? All right. Though surprised, she does as I tell her. I take a deep breath and stare at her. Listen to my voice. Forget about how I look. I like your strength. I like your gentleness. I like how saddening you are. Strong, gentle saddening. Oh, why it keeps digging at that. All of this is part of what makes you a great person. That's why you're the best just the way you are. Okay. Still with her eyes closed, she nods. I forget to keep playing the role of Nicole, but I really wanted to say all that as myself. I wonder if my words reached her heart. I look around and notice something strange. Asano-san's not opening her eyes. It's like she's expecting something. Wait, is she actually waiting for a kiss? What do I do? I'm gonna have to do it. Oh god. This is where that's when I get some messages. One's from Owari-san. One's from Natsumi-san. One's from Haruka-san. One's from Yuno-san. One's from Tatiana, but it's completely unrelated. I find that by Mr. Crunch on your way back. They're clearly just playing around with the subject field. I look up at the sky, confused about what to do. Hey, you shouldn't embarrass girls like this. Oh no, she's acting like shoujo manga heroine again. But, I look at my vibrating phone, then Asano-san. Ah, screw, I'll just do it. Alright. Yeah, thump thump. I gather my resolve and put my hand on her cheek. Feeling her quick heartbeat, I bring my face closer and give a light kiss on her forehead. That's the best I can do now. I listen to myself again and whisper those words. Yeah, thanks, Reiji. What? Asano-san looks delirious. Wait, hold on, Reiji? Asano-san realizes what she said and just turns completely red. Reiji, why are you here? Wait, did you just kiss me? Oh no, that's not that bad, that's just no. She starts throwing a tantrum. Looks like Nicole's magic is over. She doesn't see me as him now. The magic moment ends. Nicole shows up before us. Nicole-kun? Huh? Then who was with me? Huh? Was Reiji? Huh? She grabs her and crouches. What? She grabs her what? Okay. Asano-san, calm down. How can I calm down, you idiot? She glares at me. Her face is red as a tomato. You seem to have quite an enormous time, Asano. Natsumi-san shows up, clearly in a huff. She's followed by other J7 members. It's like everyone really was watching that. Natsumi? If you don't get your 150 points after having done this much, your life is over in more ways than one. Huh? Anyways, results time. Owari-san takes out his phone. Well, even if this isn't enough, we can just go ahead and fight Nicole. We know we can't win, but hey. Nicole is silently dissatisfied, and so, our phones receive this final normie point update. We all check our phones. Today you have earned a total of plus 22 normie points. You currently have a total of 186 normie points. A day with Asano-san gives me even more points, and I clear the game without a problem. And so everyone announces their numbers. Phew, I got 5 points, ended up with 128. I lost 2 points, ended with 102. Phew, that was close. Plus 8 points, I cleared with a strong 121. I cleared with 186 points, I got 22 today. I lost 10 points and ended up with exactly 100. Minus 10 points. My total is 105. I got points despite not doing anything. I was pretty close too, but Haruka, my man, you're literally on the edge. I purposely played away to adjust my result to 100. It's all according to plan. Project Killiban. Haruka-san strikes a pose. I'm sure he's actually relieved on the inside. This episode's gone on for fucking ages. And so, all the members beside Asano-san cleared the game with 100 or more so points. Huh? Natchan, you lost points, but why? She lost 25 points during Asano and Reiji's dates. It's because she was irritated. Nico, don't say anything you don't have to. Huh. That doesn't add up. Natsumi-sensei had 115 points yesterday, right? She lost 25. Shouldn't she only have 90? That's right, she has 15 points too much. But I didn't see her anything that could erase the Normie points. Huh, maybe she did something last night. I didn't. You know, stop thinking weird stuff. Natsumi-san becomes flustered and acts like nothing happened. Huh. Last night all she really did was come to me and ask me to make another wish. Wait, does that count as a partial attendance at my chastity? Did that give her points? Nah, no way. Still, she got over 100 points to clear the game. Anyway, that leaves just Asano. We all look at her. She still hasn't checked her messages. She doesn't even have her phone in hand. Alright, I'd check it. This won't go anywhere if I don't. She becomes tense and takes out her phone. Here I go. She opens the message. She screams at shock and perplexion. Asano, show it to me. Yeah, show it. Look at this. She shows the screen to us and we all read the text. Today you have earned a total of fucking hell of plus 225 Normie points. You currently have a total of 205 Normie points. She ended up with the most. What? Asano-san got so much points that she broke through the goal of 100 and went on to go first place. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah? What a menacing number. If this isn't a miracle, nothing is. This is the birth of a legend. Oh, I lost Asano. I'm so bitter. About 10 ties. I didn't expect over 200. Naturally, everyone's surprised, but Asano-san's more surprised than any of us. What's going on? Nicole became Reiji and now have over 200? You completely lost me. She starts panicking. This was a plan to help you get lots of Normie points at once. But plan? There's a limit to how many points you can get with normal fake dates we went on the previous days. To maximize your number, we had to make sure you're dating someone you actually like. You like Nicole, right? That's why I wanted him to date you, but I can't directly influence the game, so I couldn't do that. But he also said that Normie points are calculated based on dopamine and hormone balance. That means that Normie points are subjective. Huh? What do you mean? I mean that you don't actually have to date Nicole. It's enough that you just think that you are. That's why I asked Nicole to make you see me as him for the next 8 hours. That means that your date today wasn't with Nicole, but with this part-timer. The revelation makes her open her mouth wide. Doesn't seem like she fully processed the situation. Huh? Then the one who went window shopping in rocks with me was... me. The one who ate lunch with me and Angelus was... me. The one who kissed me was... me. I want to die. I just can't go on. Would you like to be Zigzag then? She doesn't. We worked far too hard to get her over 100 points. Natsumi-san banishes the little devil on Asano's shoulder. But how can I live on with this embarrassment? Don't worry, Asano. You're always leading a sounding life of disgrace. Owari-san, that doesn't help at all. Suddenly, a certain question comes to mind. Huh? Wait, why did I change back before 6 PM? Wasn't she supposed to see me as Nicole-kun until we got the messages? What are you talking about? You gave me the wish at 9:45. It's only natural for the effects to be reverted after exactly 8 hours. Ah. Oh yeah, he's right. Asano-san was supposed to come in at 10 and I asked Nicole to change me briefly before that. How stupid. Natsumi-san has no words for this beside that. Well, you got lots of Normie points to clear the game, but it turns out your date with your dear Nicole was an illusion. It's quite a saddening ending, very like you. Asano-san wears a complicated expression. She doesn't seem sure if she should be happy or not. Hey, it all worked out, didn't it? Congratulations, Asano-san. Asano-san jumps in shock for some reason. Don't come any closer. She turns red and shouts. I wonder why for a second, but then realise. Asano-san said that she's afraid of men. Can't blame her for rejecting me if I get too close. Sorry, right, you're... No, it's not that at all, but... Just don't come within 1 meter radius of me. I don't get it. She says I'm wrong, but she still wants me to keep away. As I become confused, I feel a stinging glare in my side. Natsumi-san is visibly irritated. Nat-chan's irritated. You should get some calcium. I'll give you some milk-shaved ice at the base. I don't want any. The ice will get watery in an instant. The ice will get all watery in an instant. Really? I think it'd be pretty good. She's been like this ever since Asano went on a date. She glared at Asano and Reiji while grasping her phone tight. I was too scared to even talk to her. Good thing you didn't. That saved your life. Yeah, sorry. Tatiana apologizes despite not doing anything bad. Come on, Natsumi. Tanichika didn't do anything. Don't lash out at her. Natsumi-san falls silent. I guess this means she admits that Owari-san has a point. I must say, Natsumi-sensei's plan was quite excellent. Just think it would result in so much Normie points. Huh? Natsumi was the one who thought of it? Yeah, Natchan spent the whole night thinking up a plan to save you from being zigzagged. You know, you don't have to say that. She researched phrases by reading your shoujo manga. Huh? Really? Huh? You didn't realize? Rachel, you said them. What was it again? You're curious just the way you are. I can't hold myself back anymore. Come here, kitty. Let's fly away to a personal paradise, right? Ah, he did say that. To think the line that on the nose would make her heart flutter. Honestly, saying it was pretty hard. Why? Of course it made my heart flutter. It was a really thump line. That's so cringy. It's about as cringy as Aruka's delusional talk. Hey, don't group me with him. Yeah, Tatiana. I'm quite shocked you're grooming the sublime ones, and I breathe with that. You're both about the same to me, to be honest. As I smile bitterly, Natsumi-san directs her frustration at me. Hey, you have some nerve. Why you ignore my orders and just did whatever you feel like doing? That's because it wasn't in a situation where I could check my messages. Asano clinging to you made me feel all uppity, huh? Made you feel all uppity, huh? Well, you'd be more considerate of those watching you. You're the one who ordered me to do that. That's so unreasonable. Oh man, I guess that's it. That's that even. And here I thought I'd get zigzag at least one of you. You did me right to the very end. Nicole heaves a long sigh. Well, alright, you won the game and I lost it. Devils are loyal to the rules, so I'll just go away now. Goodbye, my creators. Nicole vanishes. He never had much of a presence, but this is the first time he just vanished right before our eyes. It looks like that's the end of the Normie Point event. The week-long game that became stupidly tense at the end has finally ended. We're all visibly relieved. Looking back at it, the whole thing seems really shabby, lowly, and saddening in nature. Man, what kind of variety show was this? Asano-san returns to being her usual self and starts talking about the event. A closed area that is normally means a more dangerous situation. Why do we have to gather Normie points? That's so stupid. And who is the one most endangered by this stupid event? Shut up, I won in the end, didn't I? She faces Natsumi-san and makes a slightly bashful face. Natsumi, thanks. Whatever the method, you're the reason why I cleared the game. Also, Reiji, you used one of your wishes for me, right? Thanks, seriously, I appreciate it. I don't know what to make of the fact that she didn't look me in the eyes, but the sincere thanks makes me feel a bit bashful. Looking back on it, it was a pretty fun event, wasn't it? Yeah, I had fun. I got to go on a date, and the picnic was good too. I enjoyed this event too, but I was pretty scared when Haruka and Asano's head switched places. At the very least, it was 100 times better than Velos' events. It was pretty bad in the middle, but I ended up in first place. Man, I'm great. You know, your big sister is above you. Asano-san's acting all superior because she won against Yuno-san for once. She's as saddening as always. I shall never forget my day with Natsumi-sensei for as long as I live. And I'd like to delete it from my memory ASAP. It was a saddening, unfortunate event, but everyone seems satisfied with it. We can only be so carefree about this because we all won. Anyway, let's go back to the real world. Yeah, a new event might start. Handling a few in a row would be pretty hard. No one argues against that. We all decide it's best to return to reality for now. Sekai-san, how do we go back? Well, about that, I actually don't know. You don't know? What? I don't know how to return to the real world. His words make us lose ours. I expect us to be ejected back after we clear the game-like event, but oh dear me, what a pickle. Oh dear me, what a pickle my ass. What are we going to do now? I close in on him and ask. I have no idea. What will be, I guess. One irresponsible reply. Well, let's just leisurely wait. For all we know, something might change tomorrow. We believe him and decide to wait. And this is where I'm going to end the episode. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below. And if you want to see more of this, then do subscribe to the channel as I try to upload every day. It was a long one today, so thank you for grinning and bearing with it. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.